What are the main issues that you're coming up against on the door? What are people saying to you that are the biggest concerns for them here?
The biggest issue nationally is potholes. That's the local issue, but that's the same anywhere in the country. I get a sense when I'm knocking on doors, people actually come out and say to me, Lee, we feel like we're being cancelled, we can't speak out anymore, we're living in a society where anything we say is leapt upon by the wokerati. Immigration is a massive issue in this area. You know, we want to see immigration can be a good thing. You know, up until 2010, I think, 97, 30,000-40,000 people a year coming into important jobs for us, whether that's in medicine, whether that's in construction, whatever. That's a good thing. You've got to have that good, healthy flow. But over the past 2 years, we've seen migration, people coming into the country, over 2 million people. You know, we've got to build a house every couple of minutes to sustain that. It's not right. We need to make sure that we have a sensible migration policy in place where, we do get some good people come in and do the essential jobs for us, but at the same time, we've got to make sure the infrastructure's in place, that people can get a doctor's appointment. How did it get to a state in this country where you can't get a GP appointment the same day? How did it get to a state where you have to pull your own teeth out? How did it get to a state where kids in school, a little boy at school might pick a doll up and then is automatically told is a girl, or a girl might kick a football in school and she's told she's a boy? It's absolute nonsense. You know, we don't have to be like that. We don't have to live like that. I want to go back in time, and take some of these idiots that's peddling this nonsense back in time and show them a time when we were happy and we used to live in harmony and get on with each other.
So in terms of that, you said about the free speech and being cancelled. We've now got an Online Safety Act. It's a big concern for many people, this censoring and smearing of people. Yeah. What, from Reform's point of view and your own point of view, what would be a thing that you would do in terms of challenging that, and what do you think should happen with it?
Well, I think we need to get stuck into schools and universities straight away, because these are breeding grounds for people, for cancel culture. I'm seeing young kids now at 13 and 14 that's contacting me and saying I've told them I'm a Reform supporter or I'm a Conservative supporter, and the teachers had a right go at me. That should never be the case. When I was at school, you didn't know which way your teacher voted, and that's how it should be. It should be totally impartial. They should give them the facts and let them make their own mind up. As simple as.
So we are also seeing on the mainstream press, we're seeing things being said. Allegedly, it would look like it was an actor who was actually saying it now, but there is representation being presented of yourself and of Reform, Nigel Farage, in a very particular way. They talk about terms like racism and others. How would you counter that? What would you say to the public who are listening, and how, what your response is to that?
Well, it's the lazy argument. It's a default argument they always go to the left. They always, when they've lost the debate, lost the argument, they always play the racist card or the bigot card, and it's absolute nonsense. And this latest episode with this creature in Clacton was an actor. I mean, it was like watching an episode of Alf Garnett or Love Thy Neighbour back in the 1970s. It was just this character he created was comical. It was saying some vile, rotten, nasty things. I believe it was the first time I'd ever turned up to a campaign event. He happened by accident to go out with an undercover camera crew and say all these horrible, nasty things. I'm sorry, but if you actually believe this was genuine, as a genuine Reform supporter, then you need to go and lie down in a dark room and put some whale music on and probably open a window.
We've spoken to some people on the street, and we're going to speak some more, and it looks like you've got a lot of support from the people we've spoken to. How are you feeling in terms of the prospect for this, for July the 4th?
Now, this is do or die. We have to win seats at this election. We've got to save our country, because I've said it numerous times, we are giving our country away. We're giving it away to this wokerati who just do not like our way of life. I work in London 4 days a week, and I see what's going on the streets of London, and we are literally giving it away to people that do not like us. They do not accept our culture, our history, our heritage. They absolutely hate us, and we need to fight back. And this is a people's army, and they're fighting back.
Are you looking to sell your luxury watch, but want a smooth and easy transaction? With well over a decade's worth of experience, here at AJ Chrono, we're highly respected and internationally recognized within the industry. Selling your watch couldn't be easier. Simply fill out the details of your watch on our website and receive an immediate valuation. With our secure and insured collection service, we make the whole process safe and simple from start to finish. You can of course also come and drop the watch to us in store. Once we receive and inspect your watch, payment will be made instantly into your bank account. For a peace of mind, please check out our flawless 5-star reviews on Google. We look forward to hearing from you soon.